MTI is the biggest scam, fraud, and I was right. So this video is going to be short and brief, to the point, so let's just get into it. Hello, my name is MrTurner, aka MrTurner, and welcome back to another video. I want to say that this is not a video to stir up any hate at all. I think a lot of people have already lost a lot of money, and to say that I was right and the hate that I was getting on my previous videos on MTI, that those people are wrong and boo-hoo-hoo in your face, la 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 la, I'm right. I don't think that's good to do. So to those of you who were true believers of MTI and you've lost money, you can't draw that money out. I send my sorry to you, right? Losing money, especially in this time, is not nice. And MTI was very clever, because even though I was very cautious, I started to not believe my own opinion about this company. Initially, I came out with a video and said, this is not a company to invest in, be very cautious. And then throughout my videos, you could see I started to not believe my own thoughts, because MTI was really good at their PR and had an answer for everything. So in the end, yes, they are a scam, they are a fraud. Johan Steinberg is missing. He's not coming back, and I think he's run away with the money. If he does come back and he gives money back to investors, then great. But from now onwards, do not invest in MTI. In fact, there's a whole article. I'll go through all the facts with you guys, but I just wanted to say that no one's ever going to shut me down with their hate. No one's ever going to make me silent. Okay, I decided to put a timeline for all of you on all the different articles and how they came out. So this article over here is actually a conversation with it's a forum, and it's quite an interesting one, because it just goes to show how MTI members would buy these cars that are not too fancy, so they don't get a lot of attention, but they'll make these tweaks to, you know, these cars and whatnot. Fair enough, people get a salary and they could have bought this, right, with their salary. But the forum goes on to identify that, you know, one of the management team is linked to Willy Brede. I don't know how to say this. But yeah, he was on carte blanche. And yeah, basically a lot of interesting information is on this forum. You can have a look at the past scams that people were involved in, and then now all of a sudden, you know, the management in MTI. Anyway, I want to start off with the first initial breakdown of MTI, and that was when FSCA did their raid on MTI. And in fact, I actually made a video about the raid and got a lot of hate on that. So you can go check out my video. I just, talk about what happened in the raid, and there's quite interesting voice notes left by Sherry to the MTI members. So the FSCA comes out with their statement of interesting information about MTI and why they did the raid. So again, all these links will be in the description down below. So that's the last we kind of heard of from the FSCA, because they conducted their investigation. Well, on the 17th of December, they came out with this, and this is where it gets spicy. I suggest you have a look at this press release by FSCA, where they highlight a lot of interesting, spicy things right here. Basically, the money was long gone before December, before August. In fact, it said that around July, a company which is associated with MTI, which is a regulated company, FX Choice, made large amounts of deposits into Trade 300. Now, in the investigation, they found out that Steinberg is actually the owner of Trade 300. So the money was long gone. It also goes on to say that Steinberg is actually the owner of Trade 300. So the money was long gone. It also goes on to say that Steinberg is actually the owner of Trade 300. So the money was long gone. It also goes on to say that at FX Choice, which is the company, the regulated company that MTI was using, confirmed that MTI put in that amount of Bitcoin in Jan, and they made a huge loss of 30%. So what happened to the 10% per month, guys? What happened to that? Obviously, all a scam. Very, very interesting. Go and check out this article. Then the news breaks on the 22nd of December that the CEO missing as clients struggle to withdraw their funds. Now this is where it gets really sad. Okay, so this article highlights the press release of FSCA. They also talk about the Trade 300, how transactions were made to that, and how Joe Stein, which is the alias of Steinberg, is the owner of Trade 300, and basically he's fled the country. So definitely go and have a look at that article. I mean, it just gets sad and sad. Hawks start to probe into MTI. So obviously all the investors are trying to withdraw their money. I can't read this article because you have to subscribe to News 24. But then this comes out. South African Bitcoin trade, MTI enters liquidation and the CEO is still on the run. Defrauded of around 9.45 billion. Do you know how sad this is? How much money people have lost? I mean, if you want to have a look at these articles, I suggest you read through them. It's very, very interesting. So this is the last article here. You can have a look at what a provisional liquidation is. It's basically the main function of a provisional liquidator is the preservation and control of the affairs. And yeah, so basically it's not looking good for us investors. Would we even get the money back? I highly doubt it. Alright, so I hope that video helped you better understand why MTI is under investigation, that it's a scam, that it's a big fraud. I hope that cleared up everything for you. What I do want to say again, to those of you who lost money, who lost your investment, please let us know in the comment section down below. How are you feeling? What are you going through right now? It must be a sad time. And to those of you who are still loyal to MTI, how are you going to back that company now? That's it. That's my last video on MTI. Sad that it came to this end because people have lost money. That's all I have to say about everything that's going on with that company. If you like these videos, please hit that like button because I got a lot of hate on my previous MTI video. Smash that like button. Please can we hit 24 likes as it is my birthday month. I'm turning 24 this year. Shout out to everyone who wished me a happy birthday in advance for this month. I truly appreciate all your comments. I read all of them. So this is a shout out to Massive Gym Music. Massive Gym Music said that I'm helping he or she a lot with all the information that I'm providing, and they would like to start drop servicing but don't know where to start. So I'm just going to answer this very briefly, but I can make a full video on drop servicing for you. How I started was I saw a person who is providing great service, however they're not online, they don't have a lot of clients at all. So what I did was I teamed up with them. I said I'll do a website for you, I'll make adverts for you, and then when you get a sale or on your service, I will take a commission. So what did I do? I started, right? So that is how you start. You go and look out for someone who's providing a service, and then you create a platform for them and take a percentage of the commission sale. I can make a full video for you and what types of drop servicing you can get into, but again, this video is getting too long, so I just wanted to add that for you. I read each and every single one of your comments. Even if it's hateful, it's okay. We all have our own opinions. So thank you so much for all your support. I truly appreciate each and every single one of you. And remember to stay shining, keep smiling, even on a rainy day. Cheers.